Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Indianapolis Bolts Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 24. In the last episode, we wrapped up season number 1 here in Indy, and we made the postseason. Not as a division winner, unfortunately. The Cardinals were able to beat us and win the division, but for our troubles, we have to play that division winner, the St. Louis Cardinals. Zach Gallen, Skubal, and Suarez in 3 games in the wild card. You got to win 2 to move on, and then we go and play the Atlanta Braves. So that's not ideal either. But at least we don't have to play the Dodgers, I guess. Who would you rather play, the Dodgers or the Braves? It's not an easy decision either way. So if you want to take a look at the regular season stats for the pitchers and position players, or the awards, the league leaders, all that good stuff, go back and watch the end of last episode. We took a look at all of that before we jump in to this episode, which is the postseason. This video will just be the wild card, so hopefully it's only 2 games, and those 2 games go in our favor. I'm hoping that's the case, but we will find out. And then the next episode, if we do move on and beat the Cardinals, that'll be the NLDS versus the Atlanta Braves. And then the next episode after that, hopefully, if we beat the Braves, that'll be the NLCS, and then so on and so on until we hopefully win the World Series this year. I don't know if that's going to be happening, but we're going to try our best. Now, usually how I do it is I quick manage the series, but I think for this series, this Bolt series, I want to start game number 1 with a probably a player lock of Zach Gallen, I'd have to say. Let's play the game. Bolts and Cardinals, a division rival. I think we're going to player lock with Zach Gallen here, and we're going to pitch against the Cardinals, try to shut them down, shut the door, and take game 1 in the wild card. I think we can do it. I think we're a good enough team to beat the Cardinals. It was a pretty close race at the end of the season with them for the division. We just kind of slowed down towards the end of the season, the very end of the season. But I think we can get this done. Let's go player lock with Zach Gallen and get this first wild card game in the books.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's Indianapolis taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we're just about set to get this wild card series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in Game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming.
All right, here we go. No run support in the top of the first, but that's okay. We go bottom 1. Tommy Edman leads off for the Cardinals. And game 1 of the wild card is officially underway. Little fly out to left field by Edman. Lars Nootbaar up next. We got to have a good showing with Zach Gallen, a real good showing. We can't just be out here screwing things up. There's not a lot of room for error. It's only 3 games, and you only need 2. That's going to go to right field. That might drop. Nope, it doesn't. Good job, Riley Green, getting there. Not allowing that one to drop. And now it's Nolan Arenado. Making the postseason in the first year after. That's got a chance. That's got some carry to it, but it falls short into the glove of Frelick. But making the postseason the first year after relocating is fairly impressive, I will say that. You got to give us that. That's pretty awesome. We're going to go cutter away to Contreras. And he doesn't chase it. That was a decent pitch. It was right in front of his eyes. It was a decent pitch. Circle change. Down low. He's got good discipline right now. He's not falling for any of it. We'll go fastball. Try to get back on track here. And that's going to be sent into the foul territory, into the stands. So let's go slider away. Hopefully he chases it. He hasn't chased after anything today, so maybe he'll chase after this. He did, but he got a piece of it. All right, so now we know he's going to chase after things, or at least he chased after that. Let's see if he chases after this. Knuckle curve, he stares at it. Top of the zone, strike 3. And the leadoff man of the second is down. Jordan Walker hitting number 5. He stares at a first pitch fastball. We'll go cutter away. Ooh, that's a grounder right up right past the first baseman, the diving first baseman. That's the first hit of the day for for St. Louis. Playing too much Madden. And here comes the other Jordan Walker. I'm not sure why there are 2 Jordan Walkers. I apologize for them being 2 Jordan Walkers. And the other one's stealing, 75 speed, and he's going to be safe. Wow, okay. I didn't create a Jordan Walker. I don't know why there is a second one. And this Jordan Walker, this is the real one, by the way. He strikes out swinging on the slider. He chased after it. That's the second out. And now we've got Brendan Donovan. Ooh, come on, Blue. That's got to be a strike. That's got to be a strike. We got to be careful. If Jordan Walker's stealing with 75 speed first to second, he might steal second to third. That's a foul ball down the right field side. And we'll go knuckle curve away, and hopefully he goes after it. He does, and he misses. Zach Gallen hyped. And that's a big out, leaving the runner stranded. Good job. Good job. But we got to get some run support. There we go. We got 1 run. Vaughn hit an RBI single. Love to see it. Goldie's up next, leading off the third. Let's go with a cutter away. Hopefully he doesn't get a piece of this. He doesn't. Swings and misses right over the top of it. And then we'll go slider away. This has got to work. It's got to work. And it does. Strike 3 swinging on Goldschmidt. And that's strikeout number 3. Nope, number 4. Number 4 strikeout for Zach Gallen. Alec Burleson is hitting the 9-hole for the Cardinals. And he sends that to left field. Frelick gives chase. Frelick's got it. That's a quick out number 2. Expertly done. Tommy Edman back up. Edman stares at a first pitch fastball right down the middle, basically. Let's give him a cutter here. Ooh, over the top of it massively. And I'll go back to the knuckle curve because that's what we ended the last inning with. We'll see if we can do it again. That one was a little bit too inside. Didn't really get all of that. We'll go circle change now. Maybe that'll work a little bit better. The circle change. Ooh, he pieced it up a little bit there. What do we call here? Do we go slider? Down and away? No, he fouled that off as well. Maybe circle change inside? This could be dangerous, but we're going to go for it. Ooh, 2 inside. 2 inside. I guess I can go slider inside, see if we can catch him, like jam him up or something. And he did jam him up. He sends that to shallow left center, and he does get a base hit off a little bloop into left center. Tommy Edman gets on base to extend the third. Not ideal. I was trying to get him down. I couldn't figure out what pitch to throw to him. And Lars Nootbaar down the third base line. That's going to be getting... Oh, no, Edman's not going to go to third. I thought for sure he would. That was as close to the third base line as you can get without it going foul. And now we are in dangerous territory for Arenado. And Arenado first pitch swinging on a fastball. Did he get all of it? He did not. And that will end the third. Woo! That was dangerous. That was a dangerous inning for Zach Gallen and the good guys. Still 1-0. Wilson Contreras will lead off the bottom of the fourth. As long as we can do our job here, we've already gotten the 1 run. That's all we need. We just got to get this game to the 9th and end it. We'll go slider away. Slider away usually works. Let's see if it does again, and it does. On to first, and that is strikeout number 5 or 6? Number 5. You love to see it. And now it's the other Jordan Walker. The one that stole first, or stole second, I mean. He pops that up behind home plate. And Cal Raleigh will be there to grab it. Good job. It's a quick inning right now. Very, very quick inning. The real Jordan Walker's now up. I might have to, in the off-season episode, I might have to remove the other Jordan Walker. Just make him really, really bad. Because I have no idea why he exists. I didn't create him. So I didn't download a created Jordan Walker. I don't know how he even got here. I might have to go back to like the beginning episodes and see if I filmed it, see if I caught it on camera, how he's even here. Because I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Knuckle curve. Strike 3 called. Painting the corners, painting the edges. Zach Gallen, strikeout number 6 here in the postseason. And we added 3 more runs. Morel hit a 2 RBI double, and Perdomo hit an RBI double. So the boys are hitting. We've given more insurance as Perdomo throws that on to first to get Brendan Donovan out. You love to see it. 4-0 here, bottom 5. Gallen is dealing right now. Goldschmidt fouls off a fastball. We'll go circle change. And get him swinging. No, he doesn't swing at it. He stares for a ball. So we'll go cutter. He fouls there. I thought he fouled that off, but he sends it to second base. Easy one for the juice. And he's got the second out. Good job, big boy. Alec Burleson up in the 9 hole with 2 outs. And he sends that to second. Back-to-back. Juice stretches for that one. Gets it. And that's a quick 5th inning for Zach Gallen and the good guys. No more runs added in the top of the 6th. That's okay. We go back to the top of the order in the bottom half. Edmund leads off, and we'll go cutter maybe? Edmund's such a tough guy to pitch to because he's in a weird spot where he can hit a lot of different things. He sends that to shortstop, or shallow left fielder, actually, and Perdomo goes out and makes the play. So now it's Lars Nootbaar. He stares at a first pitch fastball. We'll go circle change away. See if we can get him chasing after this. That's the 50th pitch. That's a good placement on that. Good location. That's the 50th pitch of Zach Gallen's day today. He's really pitching well. And that's a little chopper to shortstop. Perdomo's got a lot of action these last 2 innings. That's 2 down here in bottom of the 6th. Arenado's got 2 flyouts. 0 for 2 today. See if we can make him 0 for 3. Fastball. Called ball 1. Okay. I respect it. Should have been called strike 1, but whatever. That's a nice little cutter. Circle change action now. Ooh, he could have took a rip on that one. He really could have, but that's called strike 2. Here comes the strikeout pitch. The slider away. He doesn't chase. Good discipline. Good discipline from Arenado. We'll go knuckle curve. You can never handle the knuckler. He swings and he gets a piece. He gets a piece of it. All right, back to the slider. It's got to work this time. It doesn't. He doesn't chase the slider. Come on, Nolan. You know you want to chase it. Stop acting like you're good discipline. And he gets a rip of that one, but it doesn't stay fair. My God, I thought he was going to take that to the moon. Here comes the cutter, 3-2. He swings and fouls it off again. What do I got to do to get him out of here? Do we go slider again? 3rd time's the charm, maybe? 60th pitch of Gallen's day, and he gets that fouled as well. You know what? I'm going stinky cheese. Gallen doesn't necessarily throw a hard fastball, but we're going stinkiest cheese of them all. High in the zone, 94, and he stares at. How do you stare at a fastball up in the zone like that? And that is going to be a walk for Arenado to extend the inning. I was out of options, man. He was fouling off everything. I just needed to get him to go somewhere. I don't know how he doesn't swing and miss at that. The fact that he kept the bat on the shoulder there is wild. And Contreras, he got a nice rip of that. That's onto the left field wall. Arenado's going to 3rd, and it's going to be a bad throw. Oh, my God, and Arenado's going to go home. And nobody's at home, and Arenado has scored. The shutout is over. And we have just made a crucial error right there. The left fielder Frelick overthrew the cutoff man Perdomo and allowed for 16 speed Nolan Arenado to get home. That's kind of crazy, but it has happened. It's 6-1. Perdomo hit a 2 RBI single to make it 6-1. So at least we're getting some more insurance. But I can't believe the shutout is already over. That's a check swing called strike 2 to the slider. I don't really know how long they're going to let me go here. Oh, that's got to be strike 3. That's got to be strike 3. Walker got a good piece of that knuckle curve, but he sends it foul. I really don't know how long they're going to let me go here. I would assume they only let me go this inning, but I guess it depends on the inning, actually. If it's a quick one, if there's any damage. That's a good one from Zach Gallen to first base. Brandon Donovan's up next. And he fouls off a first pitch fastball. All right, we'll go cutter now, see if we can get him on this one. He doesn't swing, but it is strike 2. And then the knuckle curve. If we can place this on the corner, this could be a really electric pitch. It was where I wanted to place it, but he does get a hit on it, and it's to second. Juice on to first. That's the second out. And now Goldschmidt's up. If we get Goldschmidt out pretty quick here, I would assume they let me go to the 8th. That just makes a lot of sense because I'm not even to 80 pitches just yet. That's going to be to Juice at second. Goldschmidt does not run well, so that is going to be the final out of the inning. We head to the bottom half of the 8th, 6-1, 7-1 now. Green hit O'Reilly Green with a solo shot, makes it 7-1 here in the bottom half of the 8th. We are feeling real confident about this one. Game 1 of the wild card is looking pretty sexy. That's going to be ball 1, unfortunately. Circle change now. Oh, Burleson got a rip on that one. And it's going to go to the wall, off the wall. He's going to go to second. Cutoff man, he makes it to second with a leadoff double. He got a nice rip on that circle change. And then we're into territory where if this gets out of hand, they're going to pull me. And that can't be ball 1. That's got to be strike 1. Come on, Blue. Okay, Gallen's starting to lose his faculties here. Starting to lose his faculties. Edmund gets a rip of that, but he fouls it off. That was basically right down the middle. Energy's starting to go down. Knuckle curve, that could be a play at first. It will be. Juice does a good job to get the out. But Burleson makes his way to third. And now it's Lars Nootbaar. A chance to bring the runner home and give them a little bit of a hope. Oh, that's got to be called strike 2 or strike 1. No, he doesn't go. Oh, my God, we're not getting lucky calls here in the later innings. He pops that up, but that's a guaranteed RBI unless Smooth Jazz has got a cannon. I don't think he does. 25 speed. It's not even on target. It's 7-2. That's okay, Jazz. You didn't really have a shot at that. You didn't really even have a shot at that. Arenado, that's not strike? How is that not a strike? He swung. He completely took the bat around the plate, and yet it's not a strike. Yeah, this is definitely the last inning Zach Gallen's pitching. There's no way they're going to let me go into the 9th, especially when Arenado gets on base to extend it even longer. We are definitely done after this. We might even be done now. They might pull me now. Nope, they're going to let me finish the inning, or at least try to finish the inning. Contreras, grounder to shortstop. Perdomo, easy to second, and that's the inning. They got to take me out here. There's no way they can trust me in the 9th. Yep, they're going to take me out, and it's going to be Gregory Santos to finish the game. And we did. We take game 1 of the wild card in St. Louis. 7-1, big dubs. That's a big start. Remember, we only need 2. So that's a big start to get that first W out of the way. In game 1, Gallen goes 8 strong, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, and a walk. And Riley Green got the player of the game with the double and the home run. Good job, boys. Exactly what we needed. That's why we have Zach Gallen for the wild card game 1 playoffs. All right. We did that. We beat Sonny Gray. He only went 4 2/3. Now we're probably just going to quick manage game 2 and hope that we can get the job done. It's going to be Skubal on the mound versus Steven Matz. I believe in Joe Hendry. Quick manage. We're on the board here. We're going to go quick counts on, obviously. Skubal's on the mound. This will be our lineup, the normal lineup you would expect. So let's get it started here. Jazz Chisholm, Smooth Jazz leads off. He has a fly out. Then it's the Juice, grounds out. Cal Raleigh extends the inning with a single. Rosarena gets a single. And a ground out, unfortunately, ends the inning. Strikeout, single, double play, good job. Vaughn grounds out, walk from Perdomo. Fly out, pop out. Okay, not great. Hit by pitch, Nolan Gorman. Strikeout, 2-run homer, Goldschmidt on Skubal. Cardinals lead 2-0. Fly out, strikeout, ground out. Come on, Scoobs. What are you doing here? We're not getting the offensive production we got last game. Ground out, single, strikeout, nothing. Skubal, I don't know if you can go much more. We need to get some offensive production. Get those bats going. Wake up. A double from Gorman scores another run. Another run is scored. A single and a fielder's choice. I think that's the day done for Scoobs. We're going to make a pitching change. We're going to bring in Garrett Crochet here in the bottom of the 7th. Single, fly out, single, walk. Single, 2-run score. 3-run homer. That's ball game. 9-0. It's over. We're going to game 3. Garrett Crochet just completely sold that entire inning. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yep, that's the ball game. We didn't score a single run. We only got 3 hits. How in the world do we go from that game in game 1 to that game in game 2? That's embarrassing. Diamondbacks beat the Phillies, so they moved to the NLDS to play the Dodgers. Every game has been decided except for ours. We're going to game 3. It's the new man, Ranger Suarez. It is the new man. We got him at the deadline for situations just like this, but we need the bats to wake up, and there it is! The Juice delivers a solo homer in the first inning. That's the type of start we needed. Single from Arenado, 2-run homer from Gorman. Come on, Suarez, you had such a good regular season. You can't be given. And a solo to Goldschmidt. It's 3-1. I can't believe this. It's getting out of hand. Single from Jazz, double play. Come on, guys. Double, 1-run scored. Double, another run scored. Come on, another one scored. What is happening, Ranger? What are you doing? Rangers' day is done. I can't believe it. Oh my God. It's just embarrassing, guys. What are we doing? It's like we're not even trying out there. Another run is scored. Oh my God. You know what? No. We're jumping into this game. Things are going from bad to worse. It's getting ugly here in St. Louis. It's 7-1 here in the top of the 6th. I don't know how my pitching has let me down this bad. But between Tarek Skubal, Garrett Crochet, and now Ranger Suarez, we have just sucked for some reason. We had such a good game 1. We put up a lot of runs. Zach Gallen was unhittable on the mound for the most part. And then game 2 and game 3 now, we've been the complete opposite team. The bats have been completely asleep. The pitching's been god-awful. It's almost like we don't want to move on. What's going on, guys? Kyle Gibson strikes out Cal Raleigh. 2 outs, Randy Rosarena at the plate. I've been pretty decent with Randy Rosarena here in year number 1. That's a little chopper to set to shortstop, and that's going to be the final out of the 6th. Oh my God, it's just getting disgustingly ugly here. Going to the bullpen, we're going to warm up Abner Uribe and Cody Hewer. And we're going to try to make sure no more runs come across. Dylan Carlson, and he sends that to right field, but Riley Green will make the catch. Just disappointment all around. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed and confused. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why. I know that Santos is getting tired. You don't have to tell me. I don't know why we've done a complete 180 on what we were doing in game 1. We're the complete opposite now in game 2 and 3. We can't get any runs. We can't pitch well. The Cardinals are not that much better of a team than we are. And yet we're just completely getting shelled these last 2 games. From guys that I trust, like Skubal and Suarez, I trusted those guys to get good innings in the postseason. That's why we have them on the team. And yet they go and they perform like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Santos, the slider. Edmonds sends the center field. We'll get out of the 6th. We'll go top 7. We got not a lot of time left, boys. Not a lot of time left in this one. We got to do something to make sure that Kyle Gibson gets taken out of this game. And that means we got to basically score a bunch of runs. Can we do it? I don't know. It doesn't look promising. I'll say that much. But we got a good team. We just got to wake up. We got to act like we actually want to be here and move on. There we go. That's a good oh my God, that was a good pitch. And I completely missed it. I thought it was going to come in a lot faster. 79 to 84. What did it come in on? 79. My God, I thought that was going to be faster. That one's a 90. I see you go from 79 to 90. That's difficult, man. That's difficult to play. 2-2 to Morel. I got that one. That's going to be not past the shortstop. I thought for sure that was going to get past him. He even does a 360 spin before he throws the ball. And still gets me out there. Unbelievable. Well, it looks like next episode will be the off-season episode. Unfortunately. Because there's not much more I can do. Oh, why'd I swing at that? I'm such a loser. What am I doing? Oh, I'm a dummy. I am a dummy. Perdomo, one of the guys that I don't really swing very well with in the first place. But now I'm in a hostile environment. Down by 6. Perdomo sends that to right field. It's going to be grabbed. By the fake Jordan Walker. I'm taking my boy out here, Santos, and we're going to bring in Abner Uribe. Let's do this, Abner. Let's get it done. That's a grounder right up the middle, past the mound and into center field. All right, not good. Not a good start. If Brandon Donovan's getting a hit on you, it's not a good start. Nolan Arenado, I famously struggle to hit or pitch against Nolan Arenado because he's so dangerous, even in his advanced age. 1-2, here comes the fastball, and he pops it up. Little can of corn action. No infield fly rule, but that doesn't matter because we get the out anyway. Gorman's up next. We'll go 1-1 fastball here. And he sends that to the left center. Can Jazz make the play? Jazz almost! He just needed a little bit more speed. He almost made. I definitely didn't want to dive, that's for sure. I would have completely sold myself if I dove on that one. Contreras fouls off the fastball. We'll go slider away. Way! How did you... What the heck? Why did you swing at that? That was completely a bad pitch from the get-go. It didn't take a rocket science to see that one. That was a horrible pitch, and he still swung at it. The slider right down the middle, and he didn't hit a home run off of it. Kind of wild. Here comes the fastball, 1-2. He fouls that off as well. Maybe a sinker. He sends that to right field. Riley Green makes the way over. Oh, my God. We go top of the 8th. We don't got a lot of time left. They pull Kyle Gibson. This is our chance. A new pitcher. Zach Thompson. This is our chance to rally. For some reason, whatever reason it was, we couldn't hit Kyle Gibson. Frelick beat the throw almost. But this is our chance to beat the relief pitcher. Unfortunately, it's lefty-lefty for the next couple hitters, so Riley Green. That's a good rip on it, but not good enough. Donovan will grab it and make the play. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th. Smooth Jazz remains. Come on, Smooth. I need you. I need you. Oh, my God. That's a quick inning. It's over. That's going to be the ball game. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Our season will end in 3 games in the wild card. Man, I wish it was old school playoff rules where it was just a one game playoff for the wild card, because we would have been moving on. We would have been moving on up the ladder of success, but no. We have to play 3 games now to give a fair advantage. Oh my God, Uribe walked him. Oh my God, it's not even the good Jordan Walker, it's the fake one. Oh, Uribe, you're done. You're done, big boy. Cody Hewer's coming in. Good fastball, 98. 98 on the gun. This is one of the first times I've pitched with Cody Hewer. That's a good strikeout on Dylan Carlson. Good recovery after the unfortunate walk to lead off. The other Jordan Walker fouls that one off, and it's a 1-2. We'll go slider away, see if we can get him. Nothing doing on that one. So we'll go with a circle change, see what happens here. That is dangerous, but foul territory. Riley Green, it's in the stands. Okay, we'll go slider. He chases. That's not going to be a double play on Perdomo from his butt. No play at first. Good effort from Perdomo, but just not a good enough. He used to get too much speed, not a good enough attempt there. We are in a dangerous spot with the runners on first and second, and only 1 out. He swung. He swung. Come on, third base. Ump. Cut me some slack here. We're already going to get beaten this game. Good slider on the strikeout pitch. Froze Tommy Edman. Second K of the night for Cody Hewer. And now Donovan steps up. And he sends that to Juice. 2 outs in the inning. Juice going to go to first. We've got 3 outs. We've got 3 outs to score 6 runs to tie this game. And the Juice will lead off. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nothing doing on that one. That's a 12-6. 2-1 count. Come on, Juice. If you're ever going to be the stud that I know you can be, I need you to do something at this at-bat. Get us started hot here. Build that momentum. Into right field. That's got some carry to it, but not carry enough. Walker will make the play. That's the first out. Okay, Cal Raleigh's up next. I guess it doesn't even matter who's pitching. We couldn't hit Kyle Gibson. We can't hit Zach Thompson. First pitch swinging for Raleigh. He sends that to shortstop, and that's the second out of the inning and of our season. We have 1 more out in our season, and it's down to Randy Arozarena. I guess if there was anybody on the team that I would want the final out of the season to be with, it's Randy. First pitch swinging, sends that foul. It's a 1-2 count. Come on, Randy. At least don't go down swinging to end our season. That'd be embarrassing. That's a good one. That's a rip into left field. We've got some hope. Arozarena around first on his way to second. Okay. 2 outs in the inning, and there's a little bit of hope from Randy Arozarena. Good rip on that one past the third baseman Arenado. And now it's Christopher Morel. He's got a little bit of pop to his bat. And Morel stopped by Donovan, but he's not going to make a play. Runners on the corners, 2 down in the inning. Base hit for Morel. It's time for Andrew Vaughn. Oh my God. Vaughn swings and misses heavy on the 12-6. I thought that was going to come in a lot faster, and I thought it was going to be a lot higher. I was prepared to smoke it. That one's into center field. Drop. Drop, please. It will. Right in front of the center fielder. Morel on his way to third. We've got hope. If only we didn't have 2 outs to put even more pressure on us. Andrew Vaughn delivers, and they take out Thompson. They bring in Zach King. Or no, not Zach King. John King, excuse me. They bring in John King to get the final out of the wild card. And that's a chopper. Perdomo to Arenado. Season over. Cardinals win the wild card playoffs and will move on to play the Braves in the NLDS. The Bolts season is finished. Very, very frustrating. As we watch the Cardinals celebrate on their field, I can only think about those 2 games, these last 2 games. How did we go from the great performance in game number 1 to barely even being the same team in game 2 and 3? It doesn't make any sense. Ranger Suarez had a brilliant regular season since coming over from Philadelphia. He goes 3 innings, allows 6 runs, and gets destroyed. I don't know what's going on, and we've been eliminated from the postseason. I guess we'll find out who makes the World Series and all that good stuff. It is Tampa versus Atlanta. The Cardinals got shut out in their series against, or they got swept, I should say, in their series against the Braves. Braves beat the Dodgers 4-1. Rangers lost to the Rays 4-2. So it's Tampa and Atlanta in the World Series. 3-0 Atlanta, and the Braves swept the Rays in the World Series. They are now world champions again. Absolute insanity in this postseason. Acuna gets World Series MVP. Postseason MVP goes to Ozzie Albies. Okay. Very, very frustrating. Postseason MVP for the American League is Yandy Diaz. What a way to end the first season. What a way to end the first season. What are we going to have to do in the offseason? We're going to have to make some sort of change. We didn't get any run support in this playoff run, basically, except for that first game. So we definitely need to upgrade first base because Andrew Vaughn's just not going to get it done. We're probably going to need to upgrade shortstop because I don't know about Perdomo. We'll probably need to upgrade left field. Sal Frelick, I believe in. He had a good regular season, but that postseason was just bad. Third base, I'm still looking out for Royce Lewis. Catcher, we're definitely going to have to upgrade. Cal Raleigh's just not going to be the guy. So there's a lot of different questions we need to answer on the actual lineup. And then as far as the pitch rotation, I don't even know where to start with this. Crochet got shelled in the second game. Cody Hewer looked decent. Santos did pretty well. He had a couple runs against him. He did fine. Freaking Ranger Suarez got destroyed. Skubal got killed. Gallen pitched amazingly, and we didn't even get to these two guys. I'm sure we would have lost with Kyle Harris. He would have got shelled too. My 3 best and most confident pitchers, only one of them did amazing. So, and that was the one that I was playing. So that says something about that. All right, frustrating way to end season 1, but we will go to the off season next episode, and we will hopefully look to change our ways and fix this team, either with throwing money at expensive players or trading. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll have to wait and see for the offseason episode. If you enjoyed this one, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.